So let me give you an example. Let's say that Tyler is a school refuser. Let's say you haven't seen him for 3 weeks. He hasn't been in school. He's got anxiety issues. Maybe there's stuff going on at home, etc. And one morning he makes it into school. And as he walks in, let's say, I don't know, he bashes his shoulder and he goes, oh, fuck, right? In that moment, I'm sure you can answer this question yourself. Would it be helpful to Tyler's education, his academic progress, his learning, to punish him for that swearing? And of course the answer is no, because the wider context of that young person in that moment is, oh my goodness, he's stepped foot in school. Now we can start working with him. Now, yes, I'm not saying that we don't perhaps have a little reminder. My favourite is always, oh gosh, no, I only do radio-friendly language, although they might not know about that as we carry on. Some young people might not understand that. But you can find your own way to not ignore it at all, but you've really got to pick your battles. And I think that's one example. On the other side, you might have a class that you've worked with for a long time. They know you, they know your expectations, and they swear at you in order to rile you, or in order to get some fun or laughter from some of the other people. They're trying to push your boundaries, and in that case you need to reinstate your boundaries around swearing, and that will be to do with your school's policy. It will be to do with your classroom expectations. So for example, I teach English and drama, and those are subjects where swearing can come up within the context of, let's say, the conversation or the literature that we're studying, or maybe there's some improvisation going on with the kids, and that comes out. You can work around that as well. You can find, I found it was really good once I worked in an SEMH school, and we were doing some drama, and they were acting out conflict, and I said, okay, no swearing. And because I put that rule in place, it actually forced them to get really creative with their vocabulary, which was really cool. The final point on this context and swearing piece is know your pupils. So for some pupils, the odd bit of loose swearing might be kind of a normal thing. But if you've got a pupil who doesn't usually swear and starts that, and whether they start that just to themselves, maybe they start using their swear words about themselves in a really kind of self-negative way, or maybe they suddenly start using it to try and get that attention, think about what's behind that. What does that mean? Why do they need more attention? Why are they putting themselves down? Why are they trying to aggravate you? And actually, that becomes where you start to do your investigation. What's happening with this child? Why has there been this shift? The other slightly challenging thing that teachers and educators often find is that maybe home life has different expectations around language to school, and we have to explicitly explain that and explicitly discuss that. And we can use examples. So for example, as I said, I'm an English teacher. If you bounce a ball in my class, I'm going to stop that, because that's not suitable for my classroom in general. But if you're in PE, obviously that's a great thing. So we can talk about context really explicitly and age appropriately with the young person. So, okay, I understand that when you're hanging around with your mates that you swear fine. Let's think about what might be more appropriate for in school, and what might be appropriate for when we're in the workplace, and maybe when we're talking to small children. That's always a really good little trick. If you've got a young person who swears all the time, just in their kind of lexicon, then put them with some younger children, and you will see instinctively, suddenly, the swearing will go down, proving that they can speak without it. I hope there's some useful tools there, and I look forward to connecting with you in the future. Thank you.